everyone. So to jump right in and get started, the number one violation that I see that required discipline upon a counselor was code 255-X-7-.01-4A. I know I probably butchered how to say it, but in short, it basically is talking about continued education. What does that mean for the state of Alabama? Well, it means that a counselor is required per year to have at least 40 clock hours of continued education. 6 of those hours are supposed to be for ethical practices, assessment, supervision, and research. Personally, I'm a little bit intimidated. I think from the beginning of all of my courses, I have been so afraid that I'm going to mess up somehow. I'm afraid that I'm going to do one little thing wrong and it's going to cause a huge explosion. However, that kind of gave me comfort in a way to see that it was just minimalistic things. And when I say minimalistic things, it should not be that hard of an issue to do what you're supposed to do to get your continued education and to report that in a timely manner. So that made me as a type A personality feel better. Some common themes that I am seeing, as mentioned, are clerical things or due diligence things that are fairly simple. Getting your license renewed in a timely manner, doing your continued education. Those little things that you can miss or that you can overlook when you're trying to look at the big picture of counseling. So they seem very minute, but they are very important. In a recent case I looked at, which was very interesting to me, it was, in fact, as I stated before, the violation of the code saying that you need to get your 40 hours, clocked hours of education. However, the difference is this person not only failed to get those hours, but tried to be deceptive in how they got that hours, meaning they didn't complete the hours, but they found a way to try to commit fraud to say that they had. And technically, that section alone, that is a violation in itself, which is code 34-8A-16A5. Again, I know I'm butchering it, but in the end, what they got was a monetary fine and supervision, which I thought was very lax for what the violation was for. According to the Ethics Code of the Alabama Board of Examiners and Counseling, impairment is defined in Code C2H, which states that impairment itself is any physical, mental, or emotional bearings that are not allowing the counselor to do their job efficiently. A lot of things can happen when you are impaired, and according to Yang and Hangs in 2020, they stated that impairment can result from burnout, which can happen to anybody if those issues are not taken care of. Not only can they cause emotional distress and physical distress on the counselor themselves, but most cases of burnout result in countertransference, which means loading their problems onto the client, thus harming them. So that is a no-go. In that code, it says that if you are aware that you have impairment, you need to seek assistance, take a break, do what you need to do before you revisit with the client. I guess my question for a seasoned counselor is, what are the best ways that you can get your education hours? How do you fulfill your education hours? And what do you like to do best? What are the best options that you recommend? Thank you so much for watching my video, and I can't wait to talk to y'all.